Does your team know the form, storm, norm, perform model? If you were to ask them when they think the team will be in the next phase, what might happen? Hi, I'm Anne with Winletha, bringing executive coaching to young professionals. I wish there was a big signal when teams moved into the next phase, but it seems like we have to be fully in it before we realize we've reached it. Knowing which phase we're in can help us navigate the related team dynamics. And having some faith that, yes, we will get through storming is helpful. But I believe the real power is in the motivation of envisioning what lies ahead and when. Canada's National Women's Curling Championships, the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, just started. Usually, every team has been working for months with a plan to reach peak performance at this tournament. But gyms have been closed, rinks have been closed, tournaments have been canceled. For this event to even happen, there's a very strict bubble, which has meant some athletes have had to choose whether to compete or whether to stay with their families and their communities. As such, some teams have gone right back to the forming phase pretty recently as substitute players are added to the roster. The event itself is very different because of the COVID protocols. No one is going to be able to channel the energy of the fans because there are no fans. There aren't even handshakes at the start and the end of a game. Off ice, there's lots of testing and no socializing. We will get to see in real time these teams going through forming, storming, norming, and performing on live television. But they know the phases and they are actively going through them. And they have coaches helping them effectively get to where they want to be, hopefully when they want to be there. Which made me wonder, could an openness about the phases help us with our teams and our goals? So here's an exercise. Share the form, storm, norm, perform model with your team and ask them when they think the team will be in the next phase. Use that feedback to further develop the trust and the knowledge sharing within the team. Additional levels of the exercise could be asking if the team has gone backwards in the model, perhaps because of disruptions from COVID. Could be on a particular project, or maybe just a general sense of connection and empowerment. You could also ask for input on when the team might reach peak performance and get some suggestions on behaviors that could be adopted in order for the whole group to get there. Use the comments to let me know what you discover with your team and anything new that you're adopting to help get to that high performance.